I'm making this shawl, and I started with the Picot cast on. I'm ready now to cast or bind off, and I'm going to show you how to do the same edging at the other end. Here's how you do the Picot bind or cast off. You cast on 2 stitches at the beginning of the work. 1 stitch and 2 stitches. You then are going to bind off. So you slip the first stitch, you knit the second stitch, you bind off the first one, you bind off the second one, and then you bind off one more stitch like so. Then you're going to put the one stitch that you have left back on to the left needle. You can see this little bump here, that's the first little picot. Then you're going to repeat by casting on 1 and casting on 2. And then you're going to knit 1, knit 2, bind off the first, knit the second stitch, bind that off, and knit the third stitch and bind that off. You have 1 stitch left, and you're going to put it back on the left needle. And now you see 2 little bumps for the picot. You're going to keep repeating this technique by casting on 2, 1, 2, knit 1, knit 2, bind off, knit 1, bind off, knit 1, bind off, and you have 1 stitch left, and you put it back on the left needle. And that is how you do the Picot bind off, or sometimes called the Picot cast off. Just keep going all the way across your work until you have no stitches left, and you'll have this lovely, lovely edging. Happy knitting!